Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Today we are decorating the first week of November in my work planner. And I am going to use my Chic Planner sticker book from Live Love Posh. There is a fallish type set in here that I want to use. And then I am going to pull from Seasonal Basics by Kelly Plan, possibly for some coordinating boxes because this book does not have coordinating boxes, and Fall Elements for coordinating boxes, and possibly fall quotes if I need them. But the main book will be the Chic Planner. So let's get into it. For my work planner, I tend to use a hourly planner for my time blocking for my schedule and a vertical for my content planning. Now, this is the first week or first month that I'm trying this combined layout. This is a layout that I designed and I think it's going to work really well for me, because prior to this month, I was doing two separate layouts in my work planner. I had a 2-page hourly and a 2-page vertical, just a standard classic happy planner type vertical. But it was getting to be a lot to do the decorating, and I didn't think I needed all that space. So I'm doing a combined approach, and this is the first week I'm trying this. So currently these inserts are not available. I'll see how it goes as I work with it to see if I want to make them available, or if you're interested in it, just let me know. But I'm excited because this is my first week decorating them. I've never even thought to work in a combined layout before. So let me just quickly talk about what the layout is. On the left hand side, I have an hourly that goes from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. And I do time blocking over here. And then I have 3 rows at the bottom with these little icons. The heart icon, which can be for anything, inspiration, soul, well-being, mental health, whatever, emotional health. And then I have the exercise dumbbell icon for physical activity. And then a target, a goal icon to represent my goals. And the way I use this is that I try to write in an activity corresponding to one of those categories. Maybe not each day, but periodically throughout the week. And then I have 3 open lists at the bottom, space for any type of list, or you can just use it for decorating. This is going to be my schedule. My time blocking is a modified vertical with a task list. It looks very, 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 very similar to the parenting layout. I have just made my boxes a little bit smaller so that I can have this flexible space at the bottom. So that's it. Let's get into it. So new layout. So exciting. So exciting. Okay, this is the set that I'm going to use. This one. If you've seen some of my flip throughs for October, you'll see that I actually talked about, I've been using a lot of neutral stickers. Pretty much because I bought that 4-book neutral set from Happy Planner, which from Live Love Posh, which I absolutely love, but I feel like I'm neutraled out. So as I was choosing the stickers for this first week in November, I was about to choose some more neutral stuff, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I was about to choose some more neutral stuff. But you know what? I said, nope. I'm gonna go with some color. So I found a set that has some jewel tone colors, which I think is perfect for the fall, especially November. November gives me jewel tone for some reason. I don't know why. December definitely kind of gives me that traditional holiday red, green, silver, sometimes just pure winter ice type look. September and October is definitely more of the oranges and browns and true fall colors. But when I get to November, I really am kind of thinking about, I'm really just thinking about the fall color scheme. The jewel tone color scheme. That's generally what I think about in November. I really love this set right here, or this image with the books and the coffee. You guys know I'm a book lover. It's hard for me to pass up a sticker with books on it. I'm gonna tell you that. And so I have to use this. I know it's a big sticker, but I absolutely have to use it. So hopefully I'm not going to be doing too much down here. Okay, so these are my anchor images. I never really decorated too much on my hourly side because I use it strictly, just almost strictly for time blocking. So I am going to go ahead and put this sticker up here in the corner. Probably won't have a sticker in that corner, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this up here since I'm doing my border decor right now. Might as well do it all at once. I think that looks good. Now I want to come in and I am gonna just approach this like I've always approached my content section. That is coming in with some functional boxes. So I think I'm going to try and use, the seasonal basics from Keleva Plan. I think the colors in here are going to match a lot better. Okay, so let's talk about this real quick before I put boxes down. Let me find the autumn boxes. Here we go. Yeah, don't you agree that these colors are probably going to go a lot better with this set? I think so. Okay, so in the past, when I have used my vertical for content planning, I have used, I've broken it up into 3 sections. The first section was pretty much stuff I had to film. The second section was stuff I had to post. And then the third section was products, marketing, stuff like that. Because these vertical sections are much smaller, I'm gonna try to keep to that a little bit. I'm not quite sure. We'll see. This is the first time using this layout. I do have some very faint lines here blocking these off. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. This week, I think I'm just gonna roll with it. I think the first thing I'm going to do is, I don't know why I've been struggling with my sticker management, in most of my videos this week. Stickers have just been all over the place. Okay, so I think I'm not going to limit myself to that structure with this layout because it's a different layout. So I think I'm going to start by putting down boxes to indicate my post days. I feel like, should I do boxes? You know what? I feel like that's what I want to do, but I'm thinking, should I do boxes or should I do bullet points? I think I feel a little bit better with let's go with boxes. I'm doing too much. So I am posting Monday. On Mondays. My post schedule is probably going to change too, you guys. I've been going back and forth about what my post schedule should be. It used to be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Then I changed it to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't know if I like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think I'm going to go back to the old schedule, but we'll see. For now, I'm going to keep it on what I started to try in October and see how that works. Yeah, so these are going to be my posting days, and then I have some filming days, and I think I'm using a lot of colors here. I think what I want to do, I typically film Saturday and Sunday, or primarily Saturday, right? But sometimes it goes over to Sundays, depending on how I feel. I don't like to film on Sundays. I like Sundays to be my off day, but sometimes Sometimes I just don't feel like doing it on Saturday. It really often depends on my work week and what my my 9 to 5 work week has been like. Some days I need every minute of, some weekends I need every minute of Saturday to be just by myself, alone, doing nothing. And other weekends I get up and I have a ton of energy on Saturday, so it just depends. But this typically is my filming day. I should have moved this down just a little bit more so I can put my filming. See if I can lift this up. Some of these stickers are easy to cut. Oh, this one is pretty easy. Okay, so I'm going to move this down just a little bit. Not a lot. Try not to get it too crooked. I have, okay, that looks pretty good. I have filming labels that I can put up here. Okay, I like this. Now, I do need to do some content planning. And so I have filming represented. I generally don't film during the middle of the week. I do like to have some type of list for Monday and Tuesdays, because I do like to use those days to set my kind of like my priorities for the week. I like to set that on Monday and Tuesdays. So I feel like I'm going to go ahead and bring in bullet points for that. Okay. So I could probably lift these up just a little bit more. Bring them a little bit higher. So far, I have to say, I know I'm not finished with it, but I am liking this new layout. I feel like I'm getting in everything that I usually do. So I can make a list of priorities on Monday. Tuesdays is another list of activities that I do. It's not necessarily priorities, but I do need space on Tuesdays to have a to-do list. So Tuesday and Thursdays, what do I want to put in that space? I think another box, and I'm going to go with this tan box, I think. Yeah. I think this would be great for Tuesday. For Wednesday and Thursday, what I tend to use Wednesday and Thursday as catch-up days, right? In my 9 to 5, those are slower days for me. That's not all that straight. Let's see. In my 9 to 5, these are slower days, and so if I need to do some planning by Eva stuff, I tend to do that on Wednesday and Thursday. So having a box available to me for those days. I'm just trying to straighten up this sticker without making it too bad. I'm not going to do too much because I tend to mess up the sticker even more. Okay, it didn't even get straight. But anyway, so I think it's good to have a big box here, and then this can just leave some open room on Tuesday. Okay, this is looking great. I love it. Now you may be wondering what I'm going to do over here. I use this again primarily for time blocking. I am going to take 3 wait, hold on. I am going to take 3 boxes here, 3 label boxes, and put them over here. I don't like how that is like leaving that line, because my line is pretty long there, but that's okay. We'll go with it. So I'm going to take 3 label boxes and put them over here. I need to straighten this up. Okay, I can't do too much straightening up. We'll go with that. I'm not sure if I like that. I probably won't do that again. But we'll go with it today. Okay, so now what I want to do is go back into my decorative stickers and pull a few more elements out. And I don't have a ton of elements. These are basically all like planning images. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Let's see. I think I like this one to go right here. Looks good. And then I think a quote or something. Like I said, this book has not that many quotes, but let's see if there's one for planning. The magic is in the planning. It says it right here, so I do like that one. It's not a fall quote, but I do like it. And I'm going to put it right here. The magic is in the planning. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so something here for Friday. You know what I think would be really good for Friday? I don't think another quote, but I actually think another box or something here. I'll come and see what we need to put here for Friday. So we'll see how that goes. That way I can kind of make a list of things I want to do for the weekend. This looks good. Let's go ahead and do some time blocking. Okay, I need to find 3 colors. Let's see, this color, and then I have a couple of blues actually that give me really nice colors. And then I think I'm gonna go back with my browns. So let's see what I got. One thing about doing my time blocking is that I need to choose colors that match, that doesn't match the purple I'm looking for, that match the general color scheme, but it can't be, I think this is the prettiest one, it can't be too dark because, you know, I need to see through it. So I've used this brown so much, but I do think I want a little bit of a redder brown this time. Neither of those greens are doing it for me. Let's see. I think this is a prettier green. And let's see if I can just find a brown that's a little bit redder than what I normally use. I don't think I'm gonna have one that's handy. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't know how these colors are going to come out together, but we are going to try it. Okay, so we are going to do the color blocking here. What I generally do for color blocking is I come in and I use a separate color for each type of activity. I have 3 types of activities during the week. My regular job, my planning by Eva activities, and my well-being activities. So, staying on my regular job, I know Tuesdays, I am probably going to do heavy focus in the morning. So also when I do this, I don't block the whole day because that's just unreasonable. I'm blocking the times during the day where, and that this is actually incorrect, but I'll leave that. I'm blocking the times during the day when I need to hyper focus on that particular task. Um, I do not like to have split days like that. That is like my worst nightmare at work. I'm using this green for my regular job. That is my worst nightmare at work. But I'm involved in this project and I don't have control over the whole parts of my schedule right now. And I promise you it's the most annoying thing in the world. It is horrendously annoying. Um, Unfortunately, I can't control it. It is out of my control, but it is the most annoying thing ever. Um, okay, and then I have a lot going on Monday. All right, so this is the only block that gives me anxiety. I love all of my regular work stuff concentrated early in the morning. This is just, it's just the worst part of the day for me. It is so inconvenient. But I'll have to get over it. I won't keep complaining about it. I will not keep complaining about it, you guys. Okay, so now I'm going to come in and do my Planning by Eva stuff. I generally don't have a ton of Planning by Eva activities. During the week. I just don't, because, you know, that's pretty much focused on my 9 to 5. And it's just, I just don't have it. And that's, you know, I mean, obviously that's on purpose. If I have a lot going on, or we're getting to like the end of a month or the end of the quarter, then you'll oftentimes see me have a lot more Planning by Eva stuff throughout the week. I try to squeeze a little bit in here or there, but I'm just not, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that next week. I can't think of any time that I could actually sit and plan for that. I told you I made an error on Tuesday. I probably would have put some of this time on Tuesday as Planning by Eva time. So we'll see. I tell you what, we'll see. I'll put a block here. Okay, and then Saturday, it's always in the mornings. I really do try to have my Planning by Eva stuff done by noon. I haven't been able to do that the past few weeks, but it is what it is. Okay, and then well-being. So I do try to do well-being. I need to get much better at doing well-being activities. Like, I need to be really far more intentional. So I don't know, you guys. I'm gonna have to put something down for Friday. And then let's see. Let's do Wednesday. And then maybe let's try something on Monday. Okay. So this is what my time blocking looks like. Now I need to come in and label these time blocking blocks. I like to outline my highlight and label them. So I use a couple different outline styles. I use just a straight border, which is what you see here. Now, if you are used to seeing me do this on the other layout, you might be noticing the same thing that I'm noticing right now. And that is, this is much more compressed than when I have the 2 pages. So we're just going to have to see how I like this. And I will say, I don't know what I feel about it right now visually, just being really honest with you. But I feel a lot better based on the amount of time it took to do this versus how much time it usually takes me when I have to do 2 spreads per week. I will say that. I'm already like feeling the benefit of only doing 1 spread, which is taking me a little bit longer than I think it will take me each week because this is the first time I'm using it. So it shouldn't even take, I mean, this video is probably going to end up being about 35 minutes. And I think from week to week, it won't take me 35 minutes to do this, even on video. So, okay, so I do come in and I do label my boxes. I do that because that helps me. And then let's see. Okay, I know that seems much more like crunched in together, but I like that. Okay, so let's get this together. I said I was going to use some type of list here, so this needs to either be a longer box or some bullet points. I think I want to go with a longer box. So okay, I'm not quite seeing the box deal. Okay, why don't I do this? Okay, let me take this box and see if I can somehow make this work with this cutout. Sometimes cutouts are a hassle. Well, I'm going to make it work. I'm going to figure out something to make work right there with that cutout. Okay, so I'm good with that. Now from the box side, now I'm going to take some more of my decor pieces and just sit them over here. And I'm going to find something to cover up that little bitty box thing, I think. Okay. So I think right here, I have room for a nice big image. I have a cup there. So I think I'm just going to do a bursting floral. Nice and big at the bottom. Right here. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me write down, before I do that floral, let me write down my physical activity days. There we go. Because that's important to me. Okay, now I can do this floral right here. Okay, I actually really like the way that burst out of that area. I think I have room for a lovely quote something that can fit in this space. My planner knows my schedule better than I do. Of course, that's true. So I think that would be lovely right here. So what I'm really liking is that I actually feel like I have more room to decorate in my schedule section than I have ever had before. And that makes me feel pretty good. I don't really like this quote here because I don't like the lines showing through. Let me see if I can pick it up. We'll see. If not, I'll leave it. And I can't, so I'm going to leave it. I probably should have tried to cover up those lines. I am one person who does not like to cover up lines. Okay, so I think this is looking good. I don't feel like I necessarily want to do more over here. I think as I get used to this layout, I may do a little bit more, but I just don't really see the need right now. I do need to figure something out to cover that. Let's see if there's anything I have that I can do decoratively to cover it. I could use this sticker here, this floral. Oh, I see. You know what? I see something I can do. I can take the, let me cut out the top of this sticker where I have these pins. And I can use these pins to cover it up. I think. If not, we're going to. You know what? Close enough. Close enough. So I really do like this. This is my first week decorating this layout. It's a little bit rough. Took me a lot longer than I wanted to. But I think the more I decorate it, the more efficient I will become. So I am just going to take a few of my labels here and make sure that I label all my boxes. I have some filming labels and some posting labels. Okay, so filming. Okay, I think I said I am going to put filming right here. So this is why I said I wanted some room to put my filming label while I moved this box down just a little bit. It's not really centered, but that's okay. Then posting. I use multiple labels for posting because I have multiple days where I post. One thing I will say is the next set of labels I print, if I'm going to stick with this layout, I'm going to print using a little bit of a smaller font so that the labels are a little bit smaller in the boxes. It doesn't really bother me, but it would be nice to save a little bit of that writing room. I think some of my newer labels, which I haven't used yet, they do use a smaller font. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So like I was saying, I love this. This looks really, 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 really good. I think I'm going to like this layout, you guys. I really am. This video is really long, so I don't want to take too much time to chat about it other than to say I'm super excited to use it. I love the way it came out. I will get better using this space since it feels like I'm going to have more decorative room over here since I expanded my window for using this space. So we'll see how this goes. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you would be interested in this layout, let me know. Comment down below And I'll see what I can do about getting this uploaded somewhere, either for free. I'll probably, if you're interested, I'll probably upload it as a freebie. And then at some point, if it works out, I may turn it into a planner and list the planner. But the insert itself, I may make it available as an undated freebie. So just let me know if that's something you're interested in. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a happy week planning.